Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. I am just a random fangirl, but you can also call me Livy. This time we're going to be reacting to some Hamilton songs. And okay, so I know that a lot of people have told me about different variations I can do in this next set of songs, but because I don't want to put up a 2 hour long video, I decided to divide it in this way. So in this video, we are going to be reacting to Winter Ball and Helpless. So yeah, I know that a lot of you guys have told me to watch either Winter Ball, Helpless, and the next one that I think is Satisfied, and others have told me to react to Helpless and Satisfied, and others have told me that to go with each song, separately. And when the songs are like shorter, I can usually bring up at the very least a few songs in the mix as I done before. But if I tried to do 3 songs at once, I don't know if I can do that, because it would end up being like a 2 hour video, and that is very, very long. So yeah, I decided to do it in this order. So I am going to be reacting right now to a Winter Ball and Helpless, and then for the next time I will go back to Helpless. Just, I don't know, because maybe the continuity is better that way, maybe it just flows better that way, and then I will make the transition from Helpless to Satisfied, but without breaking down as much as Helpless as I'm going to do in this video, because this is going to be my first reaction to Helpless. So I tried my best to make everyone happy, but yeah. So this video is 2 songs, so it's already going to be a long ass video. And first of all, I really want to start by saying that I am very sorry it took me so long to get to these reactions. There were a lot of things happening in my life. If you want more details about that, you can go and check the community posts. And yeah, it was just a huge health issue and a school issue, and then a school and health issue, and it was just really bad. It has been a really bad year for me, so that's why it took me so long from my old reactions to these new ones. But I had rewatched the songs, well, the animatics, I guess, to the songs, and as I am going through the musical, I usually end up putting the songs that I already know in my Spotify playlist, so I have been listening to the songs quite often, so I feel prepared for the next song. I don't feel like I am missing out on anything, or that I am blacking out on details or characters or names. If anything, I think that I pretty much know my know my first songs that I already react to. I know some of them by heart by now, so yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize because it has been a while. I think that, I don't know, maybe the last time I reacted to anything Hamilton related was about half a year ago, so yeah. Anyway, I am very, very sorry, and I hope that it will not happen again. I have been taking some measures into securing my schedules, and yeah, right now the reactions are going to go crazy. Hamilton is not going to get affected as other reactions will be, but yeah, so it has just been a shit show. Anyway, last time we reacted to a Right Hand Man, and it was the introduction of Washington, and I really, really loved that song. It was so fun, and I don't know, it almost feels like the transition between You'll Be Back and Right Hand Man, as, I don't know, another arc in the story, to say something, like that part when they were like changing the codes into the new codes, and they were like, it just felt like it was the start of a new arc, because the last one was just the introduction to the characters and the world, and Hamilton getting to this new place that is New York, and starting to make friends and trying to make a name for himself, and meeting all these different characters, and they are all talking about the war, and we are seeing how I don't know, like how the spirits of the people are really, like they want a revolution, they want other things. In the Skylar sisters, they were talking a lot about the revolution and about a change that is coming, and that it basically feels in the air. So yeah, that was the feeling that we got from those first songs. And now with Right Hand Man, it almost feels like we are transitioning into a new arc of the story, where the war is, I think, basically already happening, by why, going by what Washington was saying about how the war has been really, really tricky, and that they don't have as much resources as they need, and that the troops and people keep retreating, and that I forgot the word, but the people that were supposed to provide with the funds and the money and stuff are not really providing what they owed, what they promised, and that Washington was basically in need of a right-hand man that ended up being Hamilton, even though Burr was, Burr really wanted that job. So I am going to guess that Burr is not going to be very happy. Like, him and Hamilton already have some, not, I wouldn't say disagreements per se, but they don't really seem to connect on how they want to act with all that is happening. I think that Hamilton is very short-fused and very, I want to do things now and make a change now, and I'm not going to shut up, and I'm going to say what I want. And Burr is a lot more calculating, and he's a lot more calm. He thinks a lot more about the situations, it seems, because we have seen a lot of moments where he's trying to be like the voice of reason, because you could get shot. So yeah, I don't know, the parallels and the different characterizations and everything that is Hamilton and Burr is really interesting. So I really want to see how he takes that Hamilton is now Washington's right-hand man, because yeah, but yeah. Actually, I was talking about Aaron Burr with someone, and yeah, he's my favorite hater. I really love him. I want to see more of him. I think that he's probably my favorite character so far. Other than that, I really love Hamilton, obviously, and the Skylar sisters seem really fun and intelligent, and I don't know, just fun to be around and very knowledgeable. So I also want to see more about them, and I also want to see more about Hamilton's friends, because they do seem like a pretty fun bunch to be around, and I do think that Hamilton needs to have like a support system, because he's just basically all alone in this life. He's an orphan, he left his home, he's in a whole other place. So yeah, I think that it's really cool that he has more of a support system, found family, we can call it. So yeah, I think that it's really great. Washington is really a cool character. I want to see more of him. He seems to be like, struggling to get these war efforts to actually come into fruition, and I want nothing but the best for him. And yeah, it's just such a fun story. So anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a blurred reaction, because copyright sometimes it's just crazy, and I don't know what I can show and what I can't show when it comes to musicals. So That's just how it is. I am going to be placing the unblurred, full, unedited reaction over on my Patreon, and we are also a bunch of reactions ahead. So we are like 4 or 5 songs ahead in there as well. So if that's something that you want to check out, I will leave you the link in my description box down below. But other than that, I think that's it. So, without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? Okay, here we are at the end of Right Hand Man. Let's see. That was really such a cool way to end the sequence. So, let's see. Okay. Oh, he's pissed! He's pissed! Oh, my baby is mad. Sorry, he's so mad. He's pissed off. You can see it on the way that he's smiling right there. That's what I love about this. All of these actors are doing such a great job at conveying the emotions through the song and through their body language. Like, look at how Burr comes out. And the way that he's smiling, but also not smiling, it's the way that you smile when you are enraged and you cannot show it. So you're like just doing this kind of smile where you are repressing all of your feelings, but you can feel in the way that he's spitting out these words that he's pissed. Like the way that he... Okay, so we're doing actually a reprise of Alexander Hamilton, and that is really fun that we get Burr as a narrator in many of these songs. I just love that. I just love that we get Burr as a narrator, because this is different. This is different than when we were kind of starting narrating Alexander Hamilton as a song, because it was the same. It was... How does a bastard orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, drop in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean? Right? So it is the questions. It is like the same format of the questions. How does a... But in that moment, it was just like narrating basically, yeah, Hamilton's life, basically what he is. There was no really emotion put like not like this. It was not that it was emotionless, but the way that it was narrating that first song, it was just like, you know, this is the facts, this is what's happening, this is our main guy, and here right now in this, it's not, I don't think that it's basically a reprise, but it also kind of is. I don't know if this has a name in musical theater, because I know that they have done this a lot of times with different parts of different songs, that we are in another song and then we enter a part in that other song where they call back to a specific part in other song, right? Because I think that I think that Hamilton's I Want song is My Shot, right? Or at least that's what I think. If I'm wrong, you can tell me. But from my understanding and what we have seen, Hamilton's I Want song is My Shot. And we have seen My Shot being referenced in Right Hand Man, in the point where Washington offers Hamilton the position, and then you hear it echo in the background, I am not throwing away my shot, I am not throwing away my shot. And then they get to the whole part of the song that I'm just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. And then we go back to Right Hand Man, and that's what is happening, because I don't think that it's going to... Sorry, I am excited. I don't think that it's going to be an actual reprise. I don't think so, at least. I don't know. But the way that we are, again, narrating, with Boras the narrator again, but this time with this kind of repressed anger feelings, but still trying to appear normal. But you can see it in his face, in his body language, and in the way that he's narrating that he's pissed off, that he is not okay with what's happening. And I love that because what did he say? Let me just. Okay, so this part is the same part as before. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, right? That's what we had in the intro, in Alexander Hamilton. But the emotion is different. Right now, it doesn't really show, but in the next line, it shows. Because right now, it is not narrating who Hamilton is. It is not establishing the facts. It is in a more derogatory way. Because it is not a question of, oh my god, how does an orphan, a bastard, a whore of a son of a whore, ended up being this, right? It's almost a question. It's almost in awe of what Hamilton becomes. But right now, it is, how does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon? It's more derogatory. And it shows, but at the same time, it is like under the surface. And I love that. Sorry. That is just amazing. I really like that because he's such a hater. Okay. Like, look at his face. Man is angry. And that is his evaluation of him. Oh, this is great.
Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable, but what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to defy.
Oh god. Okay, ladies. Ladies.
Delighted and distracted, and Martha Washington named her feral tomcat after him. That's true.
Oh. Wow. Oh.
Winter's ball, and the Schuyler sisters are the end
Oh.
of all. Yo, if you could marry a sister, you're
Okay.
Is it a question of if or which one?
He's confident. Okay. I like that transition. Oh, wait. Oh, this is Helpless. Okay, that I thought that we were transitioning to another part of the song. No, this is Helpless. Wow, that was really short. I was talking my ass off in a really, really small song. So yeah, Winter's Ball. So they're reliable with ladies. You know what? I do believe that. Because I am such a simp for Aaron Burr. I believe that. But that was a really interesting way of showing camaraderie in sort of some sort of way that they are like, they have still some things that they, are similar to, and I love to see John Lawrence there as well again. But let me just rewind because I want to reread one of those lines because I was really busy paying attention to the choreography. Everything happens, like, everything happens in this. Like, there is so much to take in. Looks, proximity to power. So yeah, I mean, like, in that period of time, marriage was more of an alliance, more of trying to get power, even more so for the girls than for the boys. So yeah, looks, proximity to power. That is, yeah. Okay, they delighted and distracted him. This is the point. That is the line that I was like, what do you mean? They delighted and distracted him, because he was narrating how he's basically now the right hand of the father. And now we're talking about the ladies and how they are distracting Hamilton, which is really interesting. And then we have Angelica, was it? And okay, interesting. Let me just switch really quickly to the animatic and we'll be back. Really short. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds. It is really short. Okay, so there we are. Winter Ball. Again, second take.
How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore go on
Okay,
and
wait.
on?
I have to say that I love how this artist in particular draws Burr. He's so pretty. Look at this man. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Like, look at this man. He's so pretty. And I love that they are basing the animatic designs on the actual actors, because the actor of Aaron Burr, I don't know what his name is I don't know, he has a really amazing and great voice. I think that so far is one of the voices that I find most recognizable and that I vibe with the most. But look at him, he's so pretty. Look at those eyelashes. Sorry, I'm simping. Okay. But look at his face. He is my spirit animal. Like, I relate so much with Burr. Look at that face. And yeah, I think that this trying to react to animatics and then to the musical and stuff like that really makes me appreciate the characters and the interpretations a lot more than I usually would. I don't know, it's just amazing. It's great. So
Bastard,
he's so
orphan,
done.
son of a whore, go on and on, grow into
Already
more
drunk.
of a phenomenon. Watch this obnoxious, arrogant,
Help us out.
loudmouth bother. Be seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight. But Hamilton still wants to fight, not right.
Wait.
Now Hamilton's
There's so much things in these animatics. Yeah, I am scared and go in. Oh, the ball is in this room, right? Yeah, I'm kind of scared to go in. Okay, yeah. He's such a hater. I love him.
fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable.
We're-
But what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so
No, the little hearts.
power. Ladies, looks, proximity to power. Ladies, they delighted and distracted.
That's-
Martha Washington named her feral
Okay.
tomcat after him.
That's true.
And in this one, he takes Angelica.
1780, a winter's ball, and the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all. Yo, if you could marry a sister, you're rich, son.
Is it a question of if Burr or which one?
Hey,
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 hey.
hey, 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 hey.
Oh, and that is, yeah, where Helpless goes in. Oh, and it turns pink. Oh, actually, it was such a smooth transition between Winter's Ball and Helpless. I didn't even notice. Okay, no, that is really interesting. That is really, really interesting. I really am enjoying the kind of frenemy situation that is happening between Burr and Hamilton. And okay, so we're jumping to Helpless, I guess. There we go.
Delighted and distracted, and Martha Washington named her feral tomcat after him.
That's true.
I adore Burr. Oh, and Lafayette was originally with Angelica. Okay.
You could marry a sister.
Okay, interesting.
Question of if Burr or which one?
Oh my god, Angelica looks so done. This is Eliza, right? Oh. Oh, but he was trying to... Wait, he was trying to talk to Angelica, right? Oh, this girl is smitten. She is smitten. How is this going to go? Because he was talking to Angelica before. Okay. But this song is really, I don't know. I like it. It's like, it's basically a love ballad, right? Is this before or after they were talking? Okay, maybe it was before. Girl is smitten.
I'm about to change your life.
Okay.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar.
My sister. Thank you for all your service.
Oh, okay, so she's a wing woman.
Will have been working.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay, apparently it works out.
Saying if you really love me, you would share 2 weeks later.
It really does feel like that when someone is in a relationship. That, you know, it's healthy. Wait, sorry, I was like, yeah, I know, because it really does feel like that when you are close to someone that is in a really good relationship. You almost kind of feel like these. It is not jealousy, but it's like, you know, like maybe we should get him, like, you know, in a joking kind of way, because yeah, it feels like that. It do be like that. So Hamilton and Eliza are apparently rocking it off, and okay, so apparently things are working out. 1 week later, okay.
I'm just saying if you really love me, you would share 2 weeks later.
Okay, so 3 weeks. 3 weeks and oh my god, okay, that is fast. Okay. Wow, 3 weeks and they are to be married. Well, he kind of has a family now. This poor man. Wow. That is cute.
Eliza, I don't have a dollar to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, a dollar for fame. All I have's my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and my top-notch brain. Insane. Your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confides in me. Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress. My love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face. That was real. As long as I'm alive, I swear to God, you'll never feel that.
Wow. Well, they seem happy. And back then, this is the way that things went. Oh my god! We're already at the wedding! Okay. Wow, we're really at the wedding now. Not Hercules being the flower boy. He looks really in love with her. Like, look at the way he looks at her. That is cute. That is cute. On to the animatic. I really don't have a lot to say because it was a love ballad, and so yeah, Eliza is smitten with Hamilton. Apparently everything is going well. Of course, there is the point that Hamilton is basically, you know, considering probably most of all the money thing, you know, the status thing, as they were saying in the other song, but apparently it all works out. Okay, that was cute. Here we are, Helpless. It was a really cute song. Because yeah, you really do feel helpless when you are in love, right? It's like you're helpless. Yeah, it is right. It is good. I really want good things for both of them. Oh, she's so cute and happy. She's been like this for 5 hours now. Oh.
We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot night, laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. Then you walked in and my heart went boom. Time to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing and the band's top volume. Right to the rhythm as we whine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and I got nervous thinking, what's she gonna do? She grabs you by the arm, I'm thinking I'm through. Then you look back at me.
Eliza is very cute.
Oh, look at those eyes.
Aww. Learn to let me rest. She's so cute.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
By all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar,
My sister. Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it. 1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem.
I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share 'em.
Ha! 2 weeks later in the living room stressing. But Father Stone face while you're asking for his blessing. Dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying
He's
not
not
to cry,
impressed.
'cause there's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second thinking we're through, but then he shakes your hand and says be true, and you turn back to me smiling. Into your eyes and the skies, and I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. That boy is mine, that boy is mine. Into your eyes and the skies, and I'm helpless.
Huh.
Down for the count
Yeah.
and I'm drowning in 'em.
Eliza, I don't have a dollar to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, a dollop of fame. All I have is my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confides in me, Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face, that was real. As long as I'm alive, Eliza, swear to God you'll never feel so.
I dare what you do.
Eliza,
I dare what you
She's just so precious.
yo, my life is going fine, cause Eliza's in it.
I look into your eyes and the sky's the limit.
They are very cute.
Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. New York, you can be a new man.
That was quick. Less than a month.
In New York, you can be a new
Well, those were some really, really fun songs. I really enjoy watching the animatics because I don't know, it just makes you feel a lot more attached to the characters to watch it, you know, a few times to actually like get everything that's going on and catch some things that you couldn't otherwise. And I don't know, I love animation and it is great. So okay, yeah, there were a couple of fun songs. I mostly because of the animatic, there were some parts where I am like, you know, thinking thoughts. Thinking thoughts. I am theorizing, my head is spinning because I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I am overthinking it. But I don't know, there were some moments yeah, there were some moments. I really, when I was watching Winter Ball, I thought that Hamilton was going to go for Angelica because, you know, I am pretty sure of what I saw. And then, you know, Helpless happened. And, okay. So, I don't know. Maybe Angelica does like Hamilton. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. But yeah, marriages in that period of time were quick and not precisely because of love. So at the very least, they seem to really like each other, and Hamilton seems to confide in Eliza to tell him about his past and his insecurities and the things that he cannot provide right now. And Eliza is just smitten. I will say that she is very, very cute. I really love her. She's just adorable. She must be protected. I had Eliza for like 2.5 songs, and if something happened to her, you know, yeah, she's very cute. I really like the Skylar sisters. They are a mood. So yeah, so we're basically, yeah, it was nice to have a more of a softer romance ballad in there because everything else has been so plot heavy, and these ones just were more of a breather. So yeah, that was nice. I really enjoyed that. I am definitely going to add those songs to my to my Spotify because yeah, you do feel like that. It be like that. I am going to be jamming to Helpless when I am like in love or something. Because it does feel like that. I will say that they captured the feeling of having a crush and developing feelings for someone for the very first time very, very well. It was really nice conveyed. So yeah, I really do wonder how old they're supposed to be because Hamilton said in Aaron Burr's Share or in my shot, I don't remember well, but I think that he's 19, right? So how much time has passed since he arrived to New York and to this part? Because they are fairly young. But then again, it was a time period, and even in this time period, I have friends that are already married, and I feel like a baby. I feel like I don't know anything about life, and that I would not commit myself to another person. Like, are you kidding me? Sometimes I cannot even take care of myself. So yeah, maybe that's a me problem. It probably is. But it was a really fun set of songs, and as I said, because I received so many recommendations on how to watch these three, I'm going to assume that Satisfied is also kind of like a continuation in some sort of way. So so yeah, I am just going to replay Helpless to, you know, get a sense. Maybe I'll even replay Winter's Ball to Satisfied, and yeah, because I mean, like, it will be longer, but it won't be too long because I already said what I wanted to say about those songs. So it should be fairly quick. And also animatics. So I am just kind of going with what's popular. Oh my god, sorry. With what's popular and what just pops up in my page, and I usually end up visiting the same artist, and I really like her, how she does the animatics. But if you have other animatics that you would like me to react to, I am always down for that. So you can just let me know in the comment section which are your favorite animatics for each of the songs, and you know, I will react to them. Maybe not in the same video, but eventually I will react to different animatics because I never quite know which ones are the best. So yeah, I think that's it. It was a pretty nice set of songs, but I don't have a lot to say because, you know, it was pretty tame plot-wise, and the music was just, you know, great as always. And yeah, so, if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below. And feel free to check it out. You can join for free, and I usually post my schedules there. If not, I usually also do on YouTube, but not always, in the community tab. So, you know. Anyway, I think that's it. So we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!